Okay, here we've got a Gottlieb College Queens pinball. It's kind of a game you don't see very often, so I'm going to take a little tour of it. This particular game is a sample game that actually went to Europe, I think Germany, and came back to the States. What makes it a sample is that just means it was one of the first games produced. And what's different about it is this back box here. This is like a beaded board here. Different construction than the production games. Kind of the older style. And it's also got this green archway here and green apron here. Here's the back box, or the back glass of the game. It's kind of interesting. Definitely reflects the era the game was made in. Obviously the name of the game is College Queens, so here's your queens. You've got your studious queen here, your sports queen here, and your rock star queen here. And over here it looks like, so I don't know, I wonder who these initials are, probably one of the designers or something. But here's your, queen writing in her journal, maybe the love-struck queen. But you also got some other things on here, kind of interesting. Here's your college campus with your, fortress-like buildings. Got your football players here, big muscular guys. And it's kind of funny here. I'm not sure why they did this. Here's your, I don't know, in today's term, your dweeb, or studious guy, not the sports guy. And it almost looks like the football players are going to chase him. And he's like dropping his books and everything, getting all ready to run. And the sports queen's just kind of looking on with kind of a strange expression. Not sure what what this emblem is supposed to mean. It's kind of neat. It's got the the phrases you see on Gottlieb Pinball all the time. It's more fun to compete. They put that on the games that are more than one player, and they want to remind everyone this is a game of skill, not a game of chance. They have trouble with gambling laws back in the time, that it was a game of chance. Some states they actually couldn't award free games because of that. They just had to award extra balls. Okay, here's a shot of the playfield. It's pretty standard Gottlieb playfield of the time. The girls on here have kind of a serious expression. This game has two vari-targets, they call them. Variable targets is what they are. When the ball hits this lever, it will score more points the farther back the target gets hit. This game also has kind of these two outside lanes. I'm not quite sure how you get the ball to go in there, other than luck off the pop bumpers. This one's kind of neat because it feeds it back to the shooter lane, kind of like a gate. Gameplay is fairly basic. The rules are pretty basic in that the rules change depending upon what ball you're on. So like you can see some of these here, it's like 100 points when lit. So normally it's 10. And the way you light it is just be on the right ball. There's no targets or anything. You have to light it. There's several Gottlieb multiplayer games that work like that. This one is no exception from that era. That's why sometimes people like the single player games more. They seem to have more rules. The multiplayer games, since there's no computer in these games, they're electromechanical. You kind of have to reset everything every player. So every player has to start over on every ball, instead of the single player games where you can progress through the entire game, so the rules can be a little bit more complex. Okay, so let's play a game of Gottlieb Jungle Queen. Start it up. kind of a skill shot up top. You want to obviously get the lit one. There's a bell for 100 points. But that's about it. For the 10 points, you kind of just get the mechanical sounds. The the Veritargets do have a feature. It seems to alternate. There's like an alternating relay that controls it. So obviously you want to hit the lit one. So instead of 10 points, you get 100, etc. Up to 500 points, which is pretty good. It's ball 2. We've got more lights lit at the top now. That's about the only change. Not very good. Now we get the 100 lights down below on ball 3. Different ones up top. Hey, we got it. Huh, that's good. Okay, we're on ball 4 now, so we get a couple more lights lit. Looks like maybe that left light burned out up top. I don't know if anyone noticed I had to pause the video because this left flipper shaft, or right flipper shaft, was a little bit loose. I just finished, putting new rubbers on this game and shopping it out and rebuilding the flippers, and just didn't get the screws on the shaft tightened up. Alright, last ball. Looks like it's as lit up as it's going to be. Yeah, that light's burned out on the left there, but other than that, it's all lit up. It's kind of the mode of these games is you get to the last ball was your, the way to score the most points. Maybe get to that replay so you don't have to put another dime in the game to play again. See, all the pop bumpers are lit. That 100 one's pretty valuable, but get it all. There's some points. Oops. Wow, it's amazing how I missed that pop bumper. Try to get the top. Not scoring anything. So there it is, Gottlieb Jungle Queen, or I'm sorry, College Queens. I don't know how many times I probably said that.